Yeah, back at it again. Back at it again.
Oh, hold on, what's this?
Back at it again.
Rags bun, 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 wax, 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 rags bun, 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 wax, 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 wax.
Only this guy. What up, what up, what up? What's up, y'all? I'm back for another episode. So I've been doing a little bit of research, trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this. And I think my best method for this, if I want to pull straight out with the trans, I gotta remove all this, which I'm cool with, have no problem doing. I just want to remove it and then put it back. I mean, whoever decides to get this truck, you know, I'm just trying to make sure that they got everything ready for the right components. So what I'm gonna do is, you know what I do, cut you guys off, because it ain't nothing but a clip here, to remove off this first part. This pops out. This pops out. Headlights come out with, I already took the clips out for this side, so the headlights are ready to come out. I mean, nothing but a few extra bolts and screws, but you guys ain't, I don't think you guys really want to see that. I do got the truck up in the air a little bit on jack stand, on the jack. Use the jack stands to prop it up for better leverage. I don't want to put up too high because I gotta put the chain and hoist on. Whoa, gotta put the engine hoist on. I can see where the chains and stuff is gonna go to on this motor. That's what we're doing today. We're gonna take that out. That way this will be done. We can start moving forward on this build. So it's been about like 45 minutes. And this is what I've done in 45 minutes. Got just about almost everything off. But I came into a new dilemma. I'm going to have to cut. I'm going to cut that. I mean, I can't save it. So I'm going to take out the engine. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut it right here. Cut it over the same spot. And all this should be able to just yank right out. At this point then, the truck will probably be a part out. I was trying to save it for the next person, but that's not going to happen. So yeah, ready to come out. Radiator. Damn, it's hard for one-handed. Radiator's out. Gotta take this bad boy out and remove this, and we shall be good. Haha, got all the room now in the world. So I'm gonna jack this fence, jacking the rest of this truck up, put the jack stands underneath there. I think I gotta pull the cable cord, let you know if it's in park drive and all that. Yeah, I do. Pull that, and yeah, she should be. Oh, the motor mounts. Good thing we got all this access space now, so I can be able to get 2-hour motor mounts, which are right there. I believe it's like 3 bolts for what I read up on. So it should be right down in here. I doubt if y'all guys can see it because of lighting. Sorry about lighting. We'll fix that when we do some upgrades to this garage this summer. But yeah, let me do that next, and I'll let y'all know when we're gonna pull it. All right, so it's definitely been like an hour now and I'm about to update you guys to let you know what's going on with the truck. So I went on and set up the crank lift, well, the engine hoist. I went on and set up the engine hoist, and found out I still have some connection with some things. Like I might have a problem when I get ready to lift the motor up, because some of the wiring harness is still connected to the truck. That'd probably be like easy fix. Like just cut it. I think they go back to like the old 2 sensors and stuff, for real. Let's see. Found that. Cut all this. We got everything hooked up basically. I got it set on 1 ton. I should be good to go. I mean, other than put you guys on the tripod and time lapse it, that's about it. So that's what I'm about to do.
Day 2.
So it's literally been about a week, 2 weeks from the last clip we just seen. But we're gonna cut that out. The motor was ready to come out, but it got hung up on some things, and I found out why. I have to detach the drive shaft and the 4-way casing for the 4-wheel drive. I have to detach that, and then after I detach that, all that should be able to come out, no problem, and it should be alright. It should be good. But yeah, I didn't think I had to take out that 4-way drive. I just thought like it was regular transmissions, like most cars, but it's not. So I found out I was doing research and doing that, and I found out about the drive shaft. So once I remove them both and drop them both, this motor should be able just to come on out of here. I won't say that's not going to be like it's going to be real easy, but for the most part, it should be all right. So right now I'm currently set up for the jack, so I can jack the back up, get underneath it here, and go ahead and remove the drive shaft and try to see if I can get to that crank casing from that angle. Hopefully the drive shaft should be able to slide right on out, and yeah, I mean, if it slides out, I'll be happy. Like the drive shaft come out of the transmission, and I can go from there. So that's just hope and pray, guys. Hope and pray that that's gonna be an easy thing. Cause most time everything that's easy, it's not always easy. And the way this car's moving, forget this. The way this truck's been going, everything hasn't been that easy. I was trying to save some things so I can resell and get some parts. Probably can still get some parts out of it, but so to get underneath the car, I just took off the driver's side wheel. I ran into a little problem. I have to get to the engine mounts, which are straight down here, and I think my wrist and stuff is like it's a little, as you can see, a little bruised. I'm trying to get down in there. I have to get to the engine mounts and the drive shaft. Drive shaft is now out. Hold on. There you guys go. Drive shaft is out. Tappa, 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 tappa. So now I can get started going back underneath the car and taking out the 4-wheel transfer case.
A few moments later.
Alright guys, so I'm underneath the car right now and I'm about to show you. So I'm thinking it's going to be better for me to remove this drive shaft by this right here. Only because the bolts for you to get this whole, hold on, let me see if I can, oh no, that's too close. Oh, I'm too far. Alright, there we go. So the bolts to get this whole entire casing, as you can see, going towards the back, going up towards the back. All this right here is to this casing, to this 4-way casing. Then for me to get to the bolts, It's literally, oh man, I ain't got no light, but it's literally going around where the transmission transmission mount is, but it's on the back side and it's hard for me to get to it. So I'm gonna try to remove this drive shaft, remove the linkage, remove the transmission linkage cable. Let me see if I get some light because you can't see what I mean. Okay. Yeah, that should do it. Yeah, that should do it. So I'll remove that, and that should be out the way, and hopefully this will come out the way, and that will come out the way. If so, I should be able to push back the truck and start taking it out, because there is no engine mounts holding this truck. It's basically sitting on the frame. But by removing the drive shaft from the rear end, there should be no problem just trying to pick it up. I might have to take a jack and put it right here to lift this up, so as I pull on it, you know, it gets it past to this point right here. I don't want to drop this because it's all connected right here going towards the front, and I don't feel like dealing with that. So hopefully I just can go ahead, pick up the jack, and pick it up with the engine mount, engine hoist, and ease it out of here. And so that'll be sweet. But let me go ahead and get back to work. Let me finish doing that. So we back with an update. I went ahead and took out the drive shaft, took out the transmission linkage, and it should be all ready to go. Hold on, let me show you guys. Bam, that's where it was at. It is now gone. So yeah, O2 wired this thing for me. But yeah, we should be ready to go. Take this truck and lift it and pull out this motor. Oh, here comes the fun part, y'all. So the dilemma is everything's unhooked now. I had the drive shaft that was still hooked up. The shifter cable was still hooked up. You know, little odds and ends things were still hooked up. I mean, if anything else, it might be a little bit odds and ends, but I'm gonna plan on ripping that out. So at this point, I'm not worried about it. I got a little something as far as to help me out. It's a engine leveler. So hopefully that can help me level the engine out as I'm pulling it out. It's good. It says it's good up to 400 pounds. So, or 4,000 pounds. So, yeah. Let's see. I got this ready from Harbor Freight, as you know. So hopefully this works out good. I'm gonna go ahead and assemble this, guys, and put this together and push back the truck, and hopefully I'll mount you guys up. I have to call some friends in for that, so I will be posting some more later on today. Let's see what's up with the other homies. So I need help. That's just all to it. I can't do this all by myself. I think the biggest problem now is get ready to put the wheel back on this truck, and I gotta push it back inside this garage and figure out what the hell I'm gonna do.